So there's obviously no stream today, but you don't need to worry because I'm here to tell you that I have something of an idea. Is it an idea that makes sense? No, not at all. None of my ideas make sense. None of this is scripted. And if it was scripted, it'd be smart, but it's not. So therefore, what you need to understand is that there is an idea deep in this goblinoid brain somewhere. Very, very deep, and most likely will never see the light of day because of how terrible I am at everything. But you must know one thing, that I am not smart. Because if I was, there'd be words, and there's nothing. There's just convoluted Neanderthalism, I think. There's at least a chipmunk. That seems to be my go-to whenever I do it. But don't worry, today is a very special video. It is Streamless Sundays, where, unfortunately, my mind just is too out of it, and tabletop, it didn't happen, and I don't want to stream, and I just want to chill from the hardships that is a job. Where the job is so annoying, because coworkers, not really coworkers, my coworkers were good this week, last night, work overnight. I know, you're a loser. I know I am. Why do you think I'm a goblin? That's besides the point. Why do people on jobs feel like they need to do certain things from the previous shift into the next when what they didn't really help? It just made the rest of my job and the other coworkers that worked with me more convoluted. It turned something simple into something that we had to work around to fix. Why? It's painful. It's very painful. I feel like my desk is about to fall over because I have my arms on my desk and I'm moving my hands around. My little handsies. That's not the point. The point is, there's not really a point. This is just me rambling. It's Streamless Sunday Rambles. The SR Streamless Sunday the SSR. That sounds wrong. Out of context, it sounds really wrong. Gotcha currency, it sounds right. This is just me rambling. Me wanting to vent in a form of talking when I don't stream. And that's fine. I want to stream more, but at the same time, I also don't want to stream. Not because I can't stream, mainly because of work. Work is a pain. It's very taxing. It's very physical. Unfortunately, I have a life, and that life involves me sacrificing everything for the job. I'm kidding. I hate that. I don't do that. I clock in, work, and I go home. I don't try to stay late. I don't try to go above what I'm paid because they don't care. They literally don't care. So why am I going to go above and beyond when they don't care? There's no point to it. I've got to figure out this new hand wavy things. Hands. I like the leap motion. It tracks my fingers better. But unfortunately, if I move my hand, never mind, it's still tracking my hand. The fuck? There we go. If I move my hand too far, it just stops tracking, which is annoying because then I put it back and then my hand just kind of whoops into existence. The problem being, I have to have it above a certain point. I mean, I could put it on like the thing, like my chest, but the only problem is I don't have any way to do that, to put it on my chest, to like hold it up while I move my hands and do my hand magic. Ooh. I don't have that magic because the power of fuck you energy and the power of the fact that Leap Motion decided to sell off everything to somebody else. So Leap Motion 2s that came out not long, I think they came out a couple of years ago at this point. The fact that not long after the Leap Motion 2s came out, They literally just end their careers, which is sad because they had really good technology. The Leap Motion is a really cool device because it allows hand tracking and slight arm tracking for those who don't want to go into the full 3D experience and those who do certain things with certain technologies. It was a really good thing. And then they made the Leap Motion 2, and then not long after it came out, they just died. Corporate decisions at the worst, I tell you. Corporate decisions. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about me. Or I'm talking about me. Again, that's how it goes. And this is me in a video talking about what I want to do. And what I want to do, I can't say on video. For reasons. Wow, I don't even know if that's actually in the store. I'm looking at the Leap Motion 2. And there's one site from Channel XR that sells the Leap Motion 2 for $399.99. An XR mount, which I'm guessing is the reality mount. Don't know why. Like, it's sad. Like, you can still go to Leap Motion's site and you can still see it on the site, but I don't think you can actually buy the Leap Motion. That's the mount. That's not even the actual thing. Either way, that's besides the point. We won't go into that. I know, being weird. So starting next week, for those who are interested, next week is going to be very jam-packed with a lot of Arknight's Enfield. The reason for it is because I want to enjoy the game. And I know I'm going to enjoy it because I love the beta test. I was frustrated because they didn't have controller support. Playing with keyboard and mouse made it very difficult to play. So for those who know me, and were on stream yesterday, as of this recording, it was yesterday, Saturday, know that I am looking forward to playing it. So it's going to be a lot of Arknight's Enfield. It's going to be a lot of me. I don't know how else to say it. It's going to be me. And if you don't like me, well, then oh well. You have to get over it. Because I'm going to be there. Because it's mine. So I'm going to be there and you're going to suffer. I'm going to suffer too, but for a whole different reason. Just a whole different reason. But don't worry. There are other things. Supposedly, I might do... Because Code Vein 2 apparently comes out not this Tuesday, but next Tuesday, if you got it early, which I did. I pre-ordered the Ultimate Edition. Don't ask me why. I'm insane. I don't think it's worth... I literally don't think it's worth $100 US. I don't think it's worth it, but I wanted to get it because it looks good. I'm not going to lie. That was really my whole excuse. I know, I'm justifying stupidity. Don't worry. It gets worse. It gets worse. I bought a bed, which I didn't need to get. I didn't need to get a bed. I needed to get a bed. I need to get new glasses. Unfortunately, the glasses are me being lazy instead of just going to the eye doctor and talking. There aren't any eye doctors nearby. And the only one I know that takes my insurance doesn't open until like 9:30, which is dumb as shit. I hate that. And then I've got to get in there, which I have to drive up there to go, which isn't too far to drive up there. I just don't want to go after I get off work. And then when I'm off on my off days, I just don't want to go there. So I have to figure out myself to get up there to go. So this Tuesday, I'm going to stroll my happy ass up there to try to schedule an eye exam so I can get my eyes examined, my sparklies get examined, and get up there to do some stuff. You know what I mean? I don't know what I'm saying anymore. The other thing is, I am going to be trying to do more stuff for myself. And what I mean by that is actually follow through with the idea of doing some writing for myself on or off stream, more Blender practice, which I haven't done in a while, and I hate myself for it because I really do want to learn Blender. Animations are, of course, the thing that I want to do, but I know I'm scared as hell to do, and I keep telling myself I'm going to do it. I keep telling myself I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it, and then I don't. So those are the two things that I want to do, is writing and Blender. We'll see how that goes, because I am indecisive and scared and a coward. But even besides that point, I have bored you long enough with a 10-minute video of me rambling. That's all you needed. I can't help you anywhere else. You're on your own for that. That's all. Bye, everybody. Remember, go punch some dolphins. They've had it too good for too long. That's all. Bye.